Crouse.
Black Swan is the sort of psychological thriller that doesn't get made much anymore, in a time when most filmmakers are playing it safe, pumping out movies that try to appeal to every single member of the ticket-paying audience. Darren Aronofsky has followed up the Oscar-nominated success of The Wrestler with the kind of emotional noir film that Brian De Palma and Roman Polanski excelled in 30 years ago. Natalie Portman plays Nina, a, quote, beautiful, fearful, and fragile ballerina who dreams of dancing the lead in Swan Lake. When she gets the chance, the duality of that role, she'll play both the pure Swan Queen and the sensual Black Swan, begins to bleed into her real life. Consequently, it pushes her already brittle psyche to the limit. Now, as the pressure on Nina builds, so does the paranoia, and Aronofsky subtly and not so suddenly drops clues that Nina's world is 2 parts perception and maybe only 1 part reality. Slowly, the psychological and body horror builds towards an operatic climax that redefines over the top. Now, I've kept the synopsis purposefully thin. This is a thriller, and as such, much of the pleasure of the film will come from learning the details of the story when Aronofsky wants you to. I can tell you that Nina is pushed and pulled by an overprotective stage mother, played by Barbara Hershey, a faded prima donna, played by Winona Ryder, a demanding director, played by Vincent Cassel, and a neophyte dancer named Lily, played by Mila Kunis. Beyond that, there'll be no spoilers here. Now, Black Swan benefits greatly from frenetic but beautiful camera work that is as wonderfully choreographed as any of the dance sequences, and the performance of Natalie Portman. Aronofsky has pulled good performances from everyone. Kunis' earthiness is a nice counterbalance to Portman's otherworldliness, but he has pushed Portman to places that we've never seen her in before. She is in virtually every scene of the film, and even during the dance scenes, like just when you think she isn't doing her own pirouettes, when the camera cuts away to her, or from her face rather, to her feet, or when we see her dancing out of focus in a mirror, Aronofsky then pans up or snaps into focus, showing us that the dancing is not a cheat. The dancing is not a cheat, and neither is the performance. Portman has physically transformed herself into a twirling 95-pound bunhead, but beyond the waifish appearance, she throws herself into the emotionally complex role. Echoing Catherine Deneuve in Repulsion, her grip on reality slowly disintegrates until there's nothing left to hold on to. It's a riveting and brave piece of work that sets a new benchmark in Portman's career. Now, it's easier to end up by summing up what Black Swan isn't. It isn't understated, it isn't strictly a horror film, nor is it just a ballet film. It is a wild, primal melodrama that resonates because of the fearless and unapologetically strange work of its star and its director.
Crouse.